So last I left you, I had just left Snow with crystallized Sarah. So what I've done since the last playthrough, I've been doing a lot of grinding around the Lake Bresha area. As you can see, I'm already back at the start. Yeah, to grind this area, I've been kind of sort of backtracking and a lot around here, and just to show you, I've maxed out all the crystariums, and so everyone's just sort of accumulating Crystagen points. So when we get the next upgrade of the crystarium, then they'll be ready to upgrade pretty quickly. In the inventory I've got lots and lots of components and stuff like that, I even went and purchased an extra magician's mark for our team, so both Saz and Vanille have got magician's marks on just now, which makes their magic a little bit stronger. So I'm just going to backtrack to where I've reached so far, which is about the start of the Bresha Ruins area. You'll see it in a few minutes, but it's like a big archway and it's all sort of ruiny type stuff and things, so in the meantime it's just more of all the same enemies you've been watching me kill in previous videos, these ghasts and ghouls and wights. These are now just pretty much very easy to defeat now. Once I get past this bit, I'll be fighting a lot of the Brescian passes. They're a bit easier to fight now that I've got stronger levels, but still got to watch their attacks because they do still do a lot of damage. I need to keep a close eye on. Make sure you've got the medic ready, which in this case is Vanille. She's the only one who's got in the team who's got the medic role. So I will just plod on. There's the Brescian basses that I was mentioning. There's sort of weird lizard things that ribbit like frogs. They're a pain to beat, but they do drop nice components, strange fluids. I think I've got about 30 of them at the moment, and they will be handy for later on when you'll get to a stage where you can start upgrading your weapons and armour, and you need those components for that. But as I mentioned in previous videos, I will go into more detail of that when we come to them. But in the meantime, just gonna plod on through, killing lots of these little lizardy, froggy type things. This is probably I think I've played through Final Fantasy XIII quite a few times. I'd say maybe about 5 or 6 times. Get the medic in, because lightning's taking a bit of damage.
Stay sharp.
So I've played through about 4 or 5 times, and first time I played through took as is typical of any new game, I kind of rushed through it, so did miss a lot of the finer points of the game, especially in these early areas when you realise that you can't replay areas, so you kind of, the second time I played it I was more careful and was I was grinding areas a bit more frequently and more often, like this area and next area, just which does, as I say, it does involve a lot of backtracking and but it's the rewards are worth it because you'll get nice components for upgrading your weapons. Yeah, these things are a doddle now. That was easy. And more of those things.
Well, that wasn't scary at all.
Nope, you're right, it wasn't. Now these things are pretty much one-hit kill now. See, too easy now. So yeah, I think this will probably be my last sort of run through of this area because it's getting too easy now. But if anyone does want to do a bit of early guild grinding, I can show you a place near the end of this area where you can there's Snow again, still bashing away at Sarah. Yeah, I'll show you an area where the enemies respawn frequently, and some of them drop credit chips, which for early guild grinding is fantastic. And they'll also drop these things called Millerites, which they're used as a catalyst for upgrading weapons, but they also sell for quite a nice buck at this early stage, so certainly grinding for a few extra of them wouldn't hurt. So I think that section there was where I left you last time. So whilst I've in between this video and the last one, I have sort of moved forward a little bit, and you probably will miss there is a few cutscenes that have been missed out, but they weren't terribly exciting. Nothing major happened in them, just stop and chat and about things, and yeah, nothing hugely exciting. yeah, I don't really have much else exciting to say at this point. I would say feel free to pop up a few pop-ups on the chat, but nobody's watching at the moment. But when I upload this to YouTube, I'll comment nice things, and you can comment nasty things if you want, but I won't really pay attention to them. Oh yeah, these bloodfang basses are another sort of easy one-hit kill thing. And there is something weirdly satisfying that when you've got a huge group of them and lightning does her blitz move and pretty much wipes out almost all of them in one go, that is incredibly satisfying. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's just as well real life isn't really shown in these games, because you're trying to run over a pipe like that would not be that easy. Certainly when it's at that height. That would give you vertigo. Yeah, nobody could easily run across pipes that easily, especially when they're as cylindrical as that, and they're in an icy area. Be a bit slippy, I would imagine. But this is Final Fantasy. You can run to the edge of a cliff and you would fall off. So hardly anything to worry about. There's a big huge horde of those bloodfang basses which are going to get the blitz treatment, and it's going to be incredibly satisfying. Yeah, that was pretty much all of them wiped out in one go. That was fantastic. Oh, I must have quite a lot of enigmatic fluids now. Let's have a look at our components. Ooh, just got a sudden leap in the number of Decepticons I got. I might actually sell a couple, because oh wow, that's a lot of strange fluids and enigmatic fluids. That's fine. Weapon upgrading is going to be a doddle, although I won't worry too much about the weapons. I'll focus more on the accessories, but we'll come to that when we get to that bit. So just a lot more running around. There is some enemies here somewhere. Come on, where are you? Come on, I need to slash and kill things. There we go. Human enemies. The one good thing about them, they tend to drop potions in Phoenix Downs, but potions aren't really particularly useful once you get the medic rolls, so they're only really good for selling. Although Phoenix Downs do help a bit, because especially with only one character in the medic role, yeah, if she dies, then that's you pretty much fucked. So a Phoenix Down would be particularly handy. Thing is though, with human enemies they're an uncommon drop. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't think we saw them the last time we were playing these sort of electronic corkscrew things. Vacuum cleaner tubes for arms. They're not too much of a threat, but that electro kick can do a fair bit of damage, but not enough to worry about at this stage. Although the next part of the game, they're a bit more frequent and they usually hunt in big groups, so something to watch out for if they start all ganging up on one character doing that electro kick move. I'm going to attack the ranger first because he's the weakest, and then go for the trackers. Oh, I'm hungry now. Psycom Tracker A, full of OT and nutty goodness. Now the area of lots of gravity defying jumps. All the way up, and you have to fight a hover motorbike here. Oh, and I think I just preempted. That's handy. Should make this fight a good chunk easier. Go. They don't take, these things on a normal fight don't take that long to stagger, but do stagger them as quickly as you can because they have got quite a lot of hit points, so you will need to pummel away at them for a while. There we go. Right. So, yeah, there's a little icy crystal tunnel through here. There's a couple more of those watch drone corkscrew things, and then we're onto the Bresha ruins that I mentioned earlier. Oh, just Only just noticed that Saz was in the red there, but we killed him in time, so nothing to worry about. Yeah. There was a few nice treasure chests here, but they were just I think one of them was Gil, and one of them I got a thing called Begrimed Claws, which you normally get from they normally get as a common drop from the behemoth type monsters, which if I remember rightly, one of the first enemies up here is a behemoth monster. There it is there. First I've got a little prezi to open, and it's Gil, yay. So yeah, this is the behemoth monster, alpha behemoth. Oh yeah, every time you defeat monsters, or the more you sort of fight monsters, you get to learn their strengths and weaknesses, and they come up if you press the RB button. This shows you their strengths and weaknesses. That helps you plan your fights more strategically. Oh, yay, more Deceptisol. Kill the ranger, because I think he's the he's a one-hit kill thing. Then go for these watchtower. Oh, just as well for you, Vanille, that thing was almost dead, so I didn't need to worry about switching paradigms. Oh, there's another treasure chest there. You better have good things in there. Digital circuits. Okay. I suppose they'll all add up in the end when it comes to weapon and accessory upgrading. Now, oh, good, I'll get a preemptive strike on these things. That's a slightly different one from the one that I fought in the Fell Sea, but still just as easy to defeat, especially when you preempt it.
Those will be our cold-blooded.
Ooh, yay. More prezzies. Yeah, the trick with these areas is backtrack along some of those small little nooks and crannies, and you tend to find a lot of the treasure chests. There's another one up there, and we sneak up and preempt these guys again. Yay! So it should be another easy fight. Oh yeah, these things are, yeah, they're half damage to the from physical strength, so you gotta use a lot of magic on them. Ah, made short work of that. No, it's not here. There's an area a little bit further on where you can take a little shortcut. But I'll show you that when I come to it. Oh, I forgot how long this bit was. God, I've been going 26 minutes on this. Yeah. Potions, they are very useful. Oh yeah, this is it up here. Yeah, if you want to take a shortcut, you can jump through there. Well, in fact, I might just take that shortcut through there, and I'll show you that area where you can grind. You can farm for credit chips and millerite, and then I'll stop this broadcast and I will do some grinding around this area and then join you again before I do the boss fight. So yeah, this is just a little shortcut to the last section of this game, and you see that enemy up there, the one with the big one with the spear. That's the thing you want to... Oh, no. Kill the ranger first, because he's the weaker enemy. Ah! Kill the trappers. Yeah, the executioner is the one that you want to... Is the one you want to be fighting, because he drops... he uncommon drops, will it reveal there? No, it won't. Yeah, he common drops credit chips, and he uncommon drops the other millerite, which is the catalyst you need to upgrade. The millerite is the only useful for
just stay out of my way.
Fully upgrading iron bangles, so unless you've bought more at the shop, you only need about 3 of them to upgrade the iron bangles that you've got. And he didn't drop any. Yeah, well. So it's going to kill the things up here. It's just 2 more of those human things. And then if I just show you briefly where the save, there's a save point at the end bit. If you run up to it, the enemies will respawn, and then you can just run back and forth to your heart's content with to grind for those items I mentioned. So just up these stairs, just run to that save point, and yep, there they are, they've respawned.
We outran them. We'll be okay now.
And yeah, there it is. Right, okay. So I'm going to end this broadcast now because I've been talking for about 30 minutes. That's a wee bit long. But thanks for watching. I'm going to grind those executioners, try and get some millerite. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.